Greetings, citizens of the world. Removement of our president is not easy like the left think it is. They want to do everything to achieve their goal, but nothing goes without consequences. I can tell you, just from feedback online, that even the mention of such a treasonous act results in a passionate cure of civil war rants. However, as usual, Democrats are clueless. They have no connection with the American people and are trying to seek revenge for an election loss, without any regard for what their actions can and will do to this country. No, Trump supporters will not stand back and let the left take down the best president this country has ever had. We did not fight tooth and nail to save our country on election day to have it destroyed by childish buffoons. Conservative radio host Michael Savage agrees. He says if Dems succeed in removing Trump, the day of the locust will be upon them. From WND. If the left succeeds in its effort to remove President Trump from office or renders him virtually powerless, America's working class, the Eddies and Ediths, will revolt, warned author and nationally syndicated talk radio host Michael Savage. Referring to a 1939 novel, Savage told his listeners Friday that the day of the locust will come and people will resort to mob violence when they are finally aware of the fact that they've been tricked by their society, and that no matter how hard they work as middle-class people they are denied. That is what's going to happen in this country, Savage said. You have not yet seen mob violence in this country. You've seen some mob violence instigated by George Soros mobs, but you haven't seen the thing I'm telling you is coming in this country. You haven't seen the Day of the Locust yet. The Day of the Locust is a 1939 novel by Nathaniel West that features an artist from Yale who comes to Hollywood and creates a painting called The Burning of Los Angeles. The painting captures the despair of Americans who worked and saved their entire lives but failed to realize the American dream, prompting anger that boils over into destruction and mob rule. Savage said that when Eddie finally gets up and says that's the end of the road, and Eddie's eyes turn red, and blood is in his eyes, Eddie will turn this society upside down. And if the left takes Trump down, through special counsel Robert Mueller or through any other source and deny Eddie his vote, there will be a civil war in this country, Savage said. In his 2014 book Stop the Coming Civil War, Savage describes the severity of America's divide. Not since the run-up to the Civil War has the nation been more divided, he says. The battle lines have been drawn, the haves against the have-nots. The illegal aliens against hard-working middle-class families. Liberals who hate the Second Amendment versus lawful gun owners. Climate activists whose policies cause forest fires and exacerbate drought against those who understand that the effect on human activity is negligible. Anti-Christian communist educators against God-fearing families. Republicans against patriots. On his show Friday, Savage recalled the protest rallies he helped lead in 1996 when California's Proposition 209, which banned the consideration of race in university admissions and public employment, was blocked by a federal judge after it garnered nearly 55% of the vote. Today, it's gone way beyond race, Savage said. The Civil War, he said, will start slowly, but it will be like Fort Sumter, which started with one cannon shot. I'm warning you. All of you leftists who think you're going to steal our vote, you're wrong, Savage said. We've had it up to here. We've put up with your garbage in the universities. We've put up with your filth coming out of your filth factories in Hollywood. We've put up with your hatred that comes out of your newspapers. We've put up with your filth and your hatred coming out of CNN, he said. But if you do the next step and steal our president, I warn you. You've seen nothing yet. You will see the day of the locust in this country.